Right now, and if you've heard anyone talking about dieting lately, we're going to change the subject. You've probably heard them talking about a gluten-free diet.
Yeah, gluten-free is fast becoming the low-carb of this decade, but is it a healthier option or just a food fad? Susan Siman joins us now with a closer look. Susan.
Hi, guys. Well, honestly, it's a little bit of both. Once a rarity, gluten-free products, if you've been in the stores recently, are everywhere. The growth has been fueled by people who blame an intolerance to gluten for weight gain, indigestion, fatigue, and even depression. There is a medically diagnosed necessity to go gluten-free, but is it a good idea for everyone else? We asked UW nutritionist Donna to help us sort out the facts.
Gluten is a natural protein that's found in various grains at various levels. It's very high in wheat, rye, oats, and barley.
For sufferers of celiac disease, following a gluten-free diet is a necessity. But celebrities like Gwyneth Paltrow and Victoria Beckham and professional athletes Drew Brees and Novak Djokovic have helped the diet go mainstream, claiming gluten-free helps them lose weight.
There's only 1% of the population in this country that have celiac disease. There's a lot of people that think they're sensitive to gluten or have gluten intolerance. And that's why this market has just blossomed. It's a $2 billion market in the United States today.
But according to the National Institutes of Health, only 1 in 133 people tests positive for celiac.
Many people do not have to follow a gluten-free diet who are following the gluten-free diet. They think they feel better. But it's not anything it's dangerous. You do not have to have wheat in your diet. So if you'd like to try it, you can try it.
But if you think you have celiac disease, you must be diagnosed by a doctor. It is a serious and potentially life-threatening condition. Researchers say more than 2 million people in the United States may have celiac disease and not know it.
You have an intestinal tract and you have villi on the intestinal tract like this, and your food is absorbed because it has a big surface. When you have gluten in your diet, it destroys those villi. The intestinal tract becomes flat, and now you only have this much absorbing surface, so you don't absorb your food.
There is no medical cure other than taking gluten out of the diet. Thanks to places like the Willie Street Co-op and Madison's Celiac Bakery, it's never been easier.
They walk in the door and they go, "Oh my gosh!" They can't believe it. They cannot believe the selection that we have for them.
Holly Beach started the Celiac Bakery when she moved to Madison in 2005.
I just felt that every person that comes into our store should get a fresh loaf of bread, be able to have that, and just feel like they had a normal life.
3 years ago, Holly built a certified gluten-free kitchen to keep up with the demand. The bakery offers over 200 different kinds of breads and treats.
It just made me happy to do it. It's a feel-good thing. And then when people email or they stop by and they're so happy, or they walk in the door and they start crying because they have so much selection, it makes it a lot easier to get up so early in the morning.
She's very emotional about it. It's very heartfelt for Holly. And people with stomach issues, but not necessarily celiac disease, often find relief from going gluten-free. And as Donna said, it's safe to try if you want to do that.
Yeah, not something I've done a lot, but I can say it has worked. But now, is it a weight loss diet for people?
No, that's the catch. It is not a weight loss diet. In fact, a lot of gluten-free versions of some foods are frequently higher in calories. But there is a large support network in the Madison area for people living with celiac disease. The Madison Area Gluten Intolerance Chapter, or MAGIC, which is easy to remember, meets once a month. And there's also a large celiac support group at Dean Clinic in Janesville. And actually, their next meeting is coming up February 8th. And Eric and Sarah, we have links and much more information about all of this on our Channel 3000 Facebook page.
And I know they were just panning through some of the treats you have here. You got apple pie, and it's rice flour and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's different grains. That's why it's not lower in calories. But I left some for you to try here. I bet you couldn't tell the difference.
Mine.
Yeah, Sarah claimed it.
Apple pie, I get.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Susan.